Well, the first question is, should we have our own schools?
Yes, like Dr. Rummer Johnson is proposing.
Well, he said what he said, and I have to do that under BGQ. He said what he said.
Yes.
Now, what I say in the code book is that the whole world should be considered a school for every victim of white supremacy. We don't have walls, or rather we shouldn't have. We've been walled off. We were herded together in boats and whatnot called slave ships, and then we are put in little boxes called jail cells. I mean, so black people should always think outside of the box, meaning we're in the universe. We should aim to be universal people. That the universe is our university.
Yes.
So what do we mean when we say our own schools? We mean the entire universe is our school, which means under the United Independent factor of counter-racism, the science of counter-racism, we in our mind should be able to go anywhere, and even in our bodies and among any people. So therefore, within that frame of reference, our own school, if you want to use the word OWN, own, a school that we own, is the universe itself.
Yes.
And our minds should be universal, meaning we learn everywhere we go.
We go, yes.
I mean, just walking down the street, you look around and start paying attention to things that you never paid attention to before.
Mm-hmm.
That's the process of learning.
Yes, sir.
If you're on the high seas, you look at the ocean, you look at the waves, you study how they move and all like that. That's the process of learning.
Yes, sir.
If you happen to get off the boat and walk across land, and now you're in the desert, you look down, what's under your feet, all right? And you say, what is this? This is not mud, it's called sand. So you pick up the sand and you study it, because the white supremacists do that. They take one grain of sand and take it into a laboratory and sit there and stare at it. And somebody comes by the door and says, hey, Brian, what's that you're doing? Said, I'm studying. Studying what? I'm studying this grain of sand. You're studying the grain of sand? What are you studying the grain of sand for? I'm studying the grain of sand because it's in the universe with me. And I'm in the universe with it.
Yes, sir.
And so I'm going to find out the relationship between me and this grain of sand that we share this planet with. That's the answer.
That is the answer. Yes.
While you're passing by the door, not paying any attention to anything except me and asking that question, when you should be doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because this is the key to power.
Yes, sir.
You study everything around you. And if you happen to be around white people, you study them.
Study them.
All right?
All right.
And if you happen to be around black people, you study them. With what ultimate purpose? To come to the most constructive conclusions about how to think, speak, and act.
That's right.
When you are in the vicinity of anything, including people, animals, insects, creatures, grass, sand, the oceans. Well.